coffee machine. I know Steve usually greets you with the friends and fans and fun stuff. Steve has bronchitis and he's trying his hardest to recover and get back out here and show you guys some awesome books. Till then, I've got some stuff to show you guys. For example, you'll notice here I have some buckles from Buckle Down. There will be a new vendor here in the store. As you can see, I've got a cool little Nightmare Before Christmas. We've got Iron Man, Ninja Turtles, Wonder Woman. Got all kinds of different stuff that's going to be out on a brand new display. So come on down and check it out when you get a chance. I'm going to be hitting you guys with a top 10 today. So bear with me. This is going to be rapid fire and really fast. Here we go. Our number one book for today is going to be Decorum. This is an image. This one is incredibly cool. Off the bat, this is done by Hickman, the same Hickman that you'll know from the X-Men universe. Art is done by Huddleston. Huddleston went out of his way on this one. This one looks really cool. The artwork is stellar. In fact, it drops you off in like a Mesoamerica style conquistador meets magic and technology. This is very much a cyberpunk story. In the very beginning, it's like an alternate story telling of history. In this one, it jets you in the future. Very much assassins and backdoor dealings. I would highly recommend this one. If this was a go or no go, this would definitely be a go. We only have a few copies left for the shelf. Hopefully we'll have some for you tomorrow. If not, just let us know. We'll see about ordering you some more. Up next will be Star Wars Bounty Hunters. Now, a lot of folks have been waiting for this because it has our man Boba Fett right there on the cover. Super wild. Also Vance, and then you've also got Bosk over there too. This was really fun. I enjoyed it. I had a great time reading it. It was definitely worth the hype. You got to see a lot of action in this, and you got to see a lot of bounty hunting in this too. It is titled Ghosts of Corellia, and it is well named for that. I would highly recommend reading this and subbing to it. This is going to be a good one. This is a good jumping in point. Highly recommend. Go for it. Keeping with the Star Wars theme, I have Darth Vader. I have been waiting for this one ever since the first one came out. It held up. We got left off with, she's on the cover, what looked like Padme Amidala. Is it Padme Amidala? They didn't let us know in the last issue, but they do let you know in this issue. Let's just say it's totally good. I would highly recommend reading this one too. Story's pretty in-depth. You get to see some awesome action again with Darth Vader doing what Darth Vader does, and get to see some more mysteries unfold as it progresses. So, once again, if this was a go or no go, this would be a go. Up next is Flash 751. This is the follow-up for the milestone issue 750, which I still have maybe one or two still on the shelf. Come down and grab it while you still can. Flash 751, good follow-up. This was a great read. We talked a lot about Godspeed in the last issue. Godspeed's back in this one. Definitely a Flash story, and I would highly recommend reading this if you're a Flash fan. Go! Now, there's been a lot of hype for this next book because of what's coming out in the theaters on the 13th. It says so right on the top there for Bloodshot. There is another character in there that's pretty important in this that helps drive the story forward. This was a great read. For someone who's never read Bloodshot before in my life, I enjoyed it. This was good. This was really good. I had a great time with it. The action was good. The storytelling was good. This is exactly what you want to get in an action-based comic. It had that kind of Marvel vibe to it, so if you're looking for that kind of gritty action figure, this is one of those characters right there. I would highly recommend, if you haven't jumped in on this, jump in on the Valiant universe now. This is about to explode on the big screen. Pick up a copy while you still can. Up next, Venom number 24. This is part 4 of the Venom Island series, on the heels of Absolute Carnage, which we are still following. We're still following Carnage. Carnage is still a thing. Dylan having a hard time. Brock trying to be a great dad, trying to be a hero. There's a couple times where you get flipped head over heels, but you come to at the end, and when you come to, man, do you get floored. This is another one of those great issues where the last couple panels just take you to a whole nother place. Highly recommend it. Grab it. Go. Up next, Immortal Hulk. This one has been a serious horror fest this entire time, and this one just keeps it going. As we all knew, Zemu is in play. Zemu has been jumping into everyone's memories, making everyone kind of remember that Zemu was always the Hulk, and Zemu was always there. And Banner is something completely different. But with that said, the real Hulk ain't too happy with this. And, well, let's just say this is another Marvel one where at the very end, you get something that's going to get you hooked really hard. I definitely was yelling at the end like, oh my god, here we go. So Immortal Hulk, as with the other Immortal Hulks, great. Go jump in, have fun with it. Up next, Ghost Rider number 6. This was also a fun read. I would have to recommend maybe going back an issue or two, but this was still fun. We got to see Johnny and Danny go through some stuff, but also we get to see some real trust issues this go. Doctor Strange is not helping out with that. On top of that, Danny's having some issues. Without spoiling too much, someone gets stabbed. Someone bleeds a lot. It's pretty wild. I would probably recommend jumping back a few issues before jumping in on this one, but it was still a fun read. Once again, with everything else, jump in on this. So now we're jumping into Thor number 4. This was amazing. This was a great follow-up to 3, 2, and 1. For those of you who haven't been keeping up with these, we are looking at a potential crossover event with the DC Universe that was hinted in the second issue of this one. But what we're also seeing in this is a lot of references to what happened to the last multiverse, the last iteration of life that existed, and how it all ended. They're still dealing with that in this issue. Also, it's feeding time. Somebody's hungry, somebody needs to get fed, and there's somebody that's going to make it happen. Is everything going to work according to plan? Probably not. It is a Marvel tale, but I would highly recommend it. So Thor number 4, jump on in. And last for my top 10, I have Cable number 1. Now, we've all seen Cable. We've watched Cable for decades now. But usually Cable is an old man trying to prevent a certain timeline from happening. And now we get to see, well, we've seen it in Fallen Angels, but now we get to see his very own comic by himself as a young lad. Maybe not. We'll find out very soon. But I would highly recommend reading this one. Good storytelling in here. Artwork is great. This is exactly what you would hope for a number 1. We do still have variant copies with that set. Definitely a good introduction piece. Can't say much more than that other than this is a go. Get it, go now. And although I am not going to be doing a go or no go section, I would like to do a shout out, at least, to the Marvel Tales Silver Surfer. So this is a collection of some old school stuff here. Specifically, we got Thor issue 193 and Submariner issues 34 through 35. Inyuk Lee, of course, is doing the cover art for this one. This has got some classic panels in there, man. The coloring, this is what they did back in the day, and it looked amazing, and it still looks good. If you're looking for something to just have and read and enjoy, this is definitely worth it. This is all the bang for your buck that you're going to need at $7.99. So many pages in this thing. Just get it. Trust me. If we don't have any more on the shelf, I just checked with Diamond. Diamond still has some, so we can reorder for you. Just let us know. And it wouldn't be a weekly YouTube video if we didn't do the poster drawing. And without further ado, let's go ahead and draw out our 3 names here. Let's give it a good spin. Yeah, let's see what we got. Let's see what kind of winners we have this week. Okay, first number is going to be number 298. So that is going to be Brandon Riles. Congratulations, you won. And our next drawing winner is going to be 175. Isaac Hurtado, you won. Congratulations. And last but not least, let's see who's here. Let's see. Number 156. Jeremy Martin, congratulations, you won. So the poster drawing, it's not just a poster. If you so choose, we do still have a couple Lawrence Ararte sketches. You can get one of those. Or if you want to go ahead and grab one of our dollar comics, you can grab a dollar comic. That's once again for our active subscribers. So if you have a pool list with us, you're automatically entered in that. We might do something in the future for our subscribers out there in YouTube world. And if you guys could, let us know what you thought of today's episode. I know I'm not the best at these, but you know, I got to take a shot at it. Steve's sick. You know, we got to pull our own weight around here. So we'll catch y'all next time. Same bat time. Oh, wait, no, that's not our send-off. This is our send-off.
Peasant magic. Bye.